stunning Singapore at night. It really is a magical place. Well, just one more semi-final to come for us this afternoon, and it's men's singles. Sinisuka Ginting in his third Super Series tournament semi-final, trying to reach his first ever final. He's up against Srikanth Kidambi of India, former world number 3 Srikanth Kidambi. And when you look at the draw from quarter-final onwards, 6 different nations, only 2 seeds left. There was only 6 that started, but for only the 4th time in the history of the Super Series, and we're in the 133rd Super Series tournament, only the 4th time that no seeded players in men's singles semi-final. We can see in the top half of the draw that Sai Pranith has sailed through his semi-final against Lee Dong Kyung. Could it be an all-Indian final? That's never happened before. In fact, as far as same-nation finals are concerned in men's singles, it's only 3 nations, and that's China, Indonesia and Denmark, where you've had a same-nation men's singles final at Super Series level previously. But it's possible that it could be an all-Indian final. The man leading out the semi-finalists is the man trying to stop that happening, because that is Sinisuka Ginting. Today appearing in his 3rd Super Series semi-final after one in 2015 as a qualifier in Hong Kong when only playing his 4th Super Series tournament. And then last year reached the semi-final in Australia. For Srikanth Kidambi, well, he's won 2 Super Series titles. Yeah, Indonesian fans, they really do love their badminton. Yeah. They'll be dancing in Jakarta tonight if Ginting were to win this encounter. Not just here at Singapore Indoor Stadium. Yeah, Srikanth Kidambi's 2 titles, 2014 China, and his home event in 2015. So he hasn't been in a Super Series tournament final for over 2 years. Srikanth Kidambi, former world number 3. For Ginting, the 20-year-old from Cimahi, which is just west of Bandung in West Java. He has been as high as 22. He went down 1 place to 26 this week in the world ranking. This is only his 2nd appearance here. He lost in the 1st round a year ago to the qualifier, Sonidwi Kunchoro, who went on to win the title. So as far as his matches are concerned, well, qualifier in the 1st round. 2nd round beat Lovadays, who in the 1st round had beaten the finalist from the India Super Series, Chao Tian-chen. And then in the quarterfinal beat Wong Wing Ki, who in the 1st round had beaten the winner from India Super Series, Victor Axelsen. So as far as Srikanth Kidambi is concerned, 24-year-old, born in Guntur, and he has been, as I say, as high as 3, but he's gone down 1 place in the world ranking this week as well, down to 29. And he's the 4th ranked Indian player on the world ranking. He was a semi-finalist here 3 years ago, lost in the semi-final to Lee Chong-wei that year, and Lee Chong-wei then lost in the final. You can see he was pushed the full distance in the 2nd round against a man promoted from the qualifying, Mustafa. That was 1 hour and 21 minutes. In fact, he was 17-20 down in that deciding game, saved 3 match points before winning it 22-20. And this, the 3rd meeting between the 2 players, 1-1 on the previous 2. Srikanth Kidambi winning the last encounter, which was in the semi-final of the Indonesian Grand Prix Gold last year. As we look at our court officials, I want to just mention the quarter-final that Srikanth had against the number 5 seed, the All England beaten finalist, OUE. 2 straight games. That was very, very impressive. Well, in case you're wondering about same nation finals in men's singles, it's happened 19 times in the past, 17 times with Chinese players playing against other Chinese players. But at the 2008 Indonesian Open, it was 2 Indonesian players. Sonny Dwi Kunchoro beat Simon Santosa. And that same year at the Denmark Open, Peter Gader beat Joachim Pearson. Only 2 times so far that we've had a same nation men's singles Super Series tournament final, other than an all-Chinese affair. Oh, that's a super shot from Anthony Ginting, bronze medalist at the World Junior Championships in 2014. Lost to Shi Yu-Chi, who then lost in the final. Shi Yu-Chi, the man that Srikanth beat in the quarterfinal yesterday, the All England finalist. Well, the first time I watched this young man, Anthony Ginting, was at the Youth Olympic Games in Nanjing in 2014, where he reached the semi-final, then won the bronze medal playoff match, so took a bronze medal at those Youth Olympics, and I was very impressed with his speed and his movement around the court. Broken the strings of his racket. Yeah, just mistimed the shots. Slight movement of the shuttle with the drift. As I was saying earlier in the day, it does make the timing of the overhead shots quite difficult. Well, after such a sensational 2014 and 2015, Srikanth Kidambi has been a little bit in the wilderness. 1 or 2 injury problems. In fact, he withdrew last week from the Malaysian Super Series. good play from Ginting. But it's lovely to see this man, Srikanth Kidambi, back to good form. He's a charming individual. He's got film star good looks. Well, when I first saw him play, Sinisuka Ginting, I thought he was very, very similar to the former world and Olympic champion Taufik Hidayat. And I later discovered that Taufik is Ginting's sporting hero, and he comes from the same club. Hence the similar style of play. Yeah, got to make sure you get angle on it because of the drift. That's a good comeback by Kidambi. Very nice angle. Well, I was mentioning this is only the fourth time in Super Series history that all four men's singles semi-finalists have been unseeded. It's actually the second time that it's happened here at the Singapore Open. In fact, happened here 2 years ago. And even more extraordinary, 2 years ago, all 8 quarter-finalists in the men's singles here in Singapore were unseeded. All seeds had lost by end of play at the second round. Good defense off the body. Oh, what a shot from Kidambi. My goodness me. disguised push with topspin, having been under severe pressure. Look at this. That's amazing. Watch the rapid head. Just comes up over the shuttle, and Anthony Ginting is left stranded. So on a run of 5 straight points, it is Srikanth Kidambi that has the advantage at the mid-game interval. In fact, 7 of the last 8 points.
Court 1, 20 seconds. Play.
(4-9) down. Oh, 12-10 up. Remarkable. Well, the dive early on in the rally, keeping Ginting in the rally. This is now 9 of the last 10 points going to Srikanth Kidambi. Yeah, that was a magnificent dive and retrieval. Astonishing. 8 straight points. And 10 of the last 11. And so the run continues. Quite unbelievable. Oh, it's all long. Well, only won 12 of the last 13 points. It has certainly put a different complexion on this opening game. It's come back in, yeah. Realised it at the last moment, Anthony Ginting. at that angle. Well, since that 4-9 deficit, no, Srikanth Kidambi has just romped through this so far. Oh, a little moment of magic from Anthony Ginting. Look at that. I don't see a better net shot than that. Perfect. Game point opportunities for Srikanth Kidambi. Long. Well, what a remarkable comeback. From 4-9 down, 17 of the next 21 points. 21-13, opening game in 17 minutes. Well, there's all the Indonesian fans. Well, they still appear happy, despite the fact that their man, Anthony Ginting, lost that opening game. And I suspect those are the rival fans. Oh, good defence. It's going wide. Yeah, I thought he was going to play that for a moment. You can see how far it's drifted out. rally. Well, the Indian coaching bench there seem to be saying, don't get carried away with things, just keep doing what you're doing now. Keep calm. Now Anthony Ginting asking for the court to be mopped. Oh, good net shot. Well, somehow, Anthony Ginting, if he wants to get through to his first ever Super Series final, he's got to break the rhythm. He's got to do something different.
7-1.
Because Srikanth Kidambi is just on a roll right now. Hoping a change of shuttle might bring a change of fortune. I think it will require more than that. Well, it's all one-way traffic at the moment. Indonesian coach looking very concerned. Just wide.
3-9.
Well, we saw a dramatic turnaround in fortunes in the opening game. I wonder if we'll see one here in the second game. Obviously, the opening game was in favour of this man, Kidambi. And Anthony Ginting do a similar thing in response here in the second. Now, there'll be more delays while the court is mopped. Not quite sure why Ginting didn't ask for that to happen while his opponent was toweling down.
Thank you. Play.
Yeah, good angle. Oh, well taken. Lovely smash, wonderful angle. And an 11-6 lead here in the second game. Having already won the first. Coming up to 30 minutes into the match.
Thank you. 11-6. Play.
Super little backhand drop shot.
13.
Well, it looked at one stage as if Kidambi was just going to romp through this second game. It's no longer the case. You feel that it could go either way. Yeah, another perfect net shot from Ginting.
9-13.
He's had some big wins in the past as Anthony Ginting. Twice beaten Xiao Tianchen. He was beaten finalist at the India Super Series a couple of weeks ago.
Thank you.
He's beaten Tian Hao Wei, who was beaten finalist at the All England Championships last year. Beat Chen Long, of course, at the quarter-final of the Australian Open in Sydney last year. But he hasn't followed it through to tournament titles or even tournament finals. He's never been in an international tournament final, Anthony Ginting, at any level. Not at International Challenger event, not at Grand Prix or Grand Prix Gold, and certainly not at Super Series.
Service over, 14-10.
And he's got to start closing this gap. It's going wide. He's still enjoying himself, even if his player is down at the moment. Good use of the body smash. I like the variation. Well, I told you that it was believable. Now with just 2 points in it, Anthony Ginting doesn't want the shuttle changed. Umpire agrees with him. That was such an important rally for both players. His left foot just slipped away as he was trying to push out to retrieve that smash. Ginting trying to increase the pace. What an incredible retrieval of the defensive of the smash. Good rally. Oh, it's desperation from Ginting. Oh! Tosses his racket in the air in frustration. After all that effort in the rally, the dives, the incredible defensive shot early on. Yeah, a relatively simple shot. And he makes the error. So often the case. Points away from a third Super Series tournament final for Srikanth Kidambi. Got a 100% record in Super Series finals. Played 2-1-2. Match point opportunities for Srikanth Kidambi to make history by making it an all-India men's singles final at Super Series level. Well, they'll have a rest day tomorrow if he does convert. History is indeed made. 21-13, 21-14. And for the first time in Super Series history, two players from India will contest the men's singles final. Only the fourth nation ever to have two players in a Super Series men's singles final, to join China, Indonesia and Denmark. What an achievement. 42 minutes for the match. 21-13, 21-14. Well, after a sluggish start and that 9-4 deficit in the opening game, Srikanth Kidambi from then on looked very impressive. A little bit of a wobble perhaps towards the latter stages of the second game, when the reality of what he might achieve hitting home. Tomorrow he will face Sai Praneeth. And it'll be a third Super Series tournament final for this man, Srikanth Kidambi. 2 years after his last appearance in a final. Well, great to see him back to such terrific form. Well, what a day it's been. My goodness me, it all started with a repeat of the All England final, women's doubles. And Camilla Rota-Ewell and Christina Pedersen coming through in 2 straight games after being 1-8 down and 4-11 down in that opening game, which they eventually won in that thriller 28-26. And it means that they've set up a final which will be a repeat of the Olympic final against the world #1s Matsutomo and Takahashi. Then in the women's singles, Carolina Marin, the world and Olympic champion, 2 straight games. She was sensational. She's going to contest a 3rd consecutive Super Series tournament final in 3 weeks. She's lost the previous 2. And tomorrow she will be against the world #1. So the world #1 against the world and Olympic champion. That should be a wonderful women's singles final. Then men's doubles, and Bo and Mogensen had to come from a game down against the pair that until now had been unbeatable in Super Series events this year. Gideon and Sukamuljo had won the previous 3. But Bo and Mogensen, the former world #1s, will contest the final tomorrow. Then in the mixed doubles, well, Puavaranukroh and Teurat Tanachai, well, they too had to come from a game down. It was only last month they won their first ever title. Tomorrow they'll play the final against Lu Kai and Wang Yaxiong, who are incredibly in their 5th final this year in only their 5th tournament. What a run they're having. And then in the men's singles, well, Srikanth Kidambi overcoming Anthony Ginting to reach his 3rd Super Series tournament final and set up a first ever All-Indian men's singles final tomorrow against Sai Praneeth. What a day it has been. What a day it will be tomorrow in finals day, which is a little later than today. A little earlier, I do beg your pardon. It's 1 o'clock local time tomorrow. That's 0500 GMT. We'll see you for finals tomorrow. Bye for now.